Joining us to talk about that and more in today's strategy session, interim chairwoman of the Democratic National Committee, Donna Brazile, and Alex Castellanos. He is a CNN political contributor and Republican consultant. Good to see both of you. It's been a little while. Nice to see both of you. Donald Trump, is he going to run for president, or is this just another publicity stunt to drive the viewers to the show, The Apprentice? Alex, I'll start with you.
Donald Trump craving publicity? Could it be? I think his plan to put a big Trump neon sign over the White House is not going to go over that well. I don't think Donald Trump is a serious candidate. I think most voters are going to find him too unstable politically to really give him a long run. But he does represent something important, and that is the protest vote, the Tea Party vote out there. But Democrat and Republican, people who are so angry at Washington, they just want to roll a hand grenade under Washington's door and shake the place up. That's what the Trump candidacy is. It's not pro-Trump, it's anti-Washington.
Do you think it's all about getting attention for himself?
Well, again, he's... Go ahead, Donna, no.
Well, first of all, you think Donald Trump, you have to think about PR, because in addition to being a businessman, a real estate mogul, Donald Trump is also an entertainer. So he understands the value of good publicity, getting his name out there. I think the Republicans should take him seriously because of his name identification, the fact that he can generate buzz. And in a crowded field right now with no really stars, Donald Trump will walk into that Republican primary, and I believe he will be able to get a lot of delegates as well as a lot of attention. So with his money, his PR background, I wouldn't write him off.
Donna, is he the kind of candidate that President Obama wants to run against?
Oh, absolutely. We can name a few. Let's start with Mr. Trump, Ms. Palin, Ms. Bachmann, Mr. Huckabee, Mr. Santorum, Mr. Gingrich. Keep them coming. But, you know, Donald Trump once supported universal health care before he didn't support universal health care. Well, that sounds a lot like Mitt Romney. So I think Donald Trump is somebody that will not only scare Republicans, but he'll probably scare a lot of other people as well.
Alex, does he help or hurt the Republican Party?
Oh, I think in the long term he's fairly irrelevant to the Republican process. You know, to disagree just a tad with Donna, though I'm sure she wants what's best for Republicans.
Yes.
Donald Trump is a guy who agreed with President Obama that America needed single-payer, government-run health care. He voted for Hillary Clinton. He supported huge tax increases like a lot of Democrats do. You know, the thing about Donald Trump is you just never know which way his hair is going to blow. And that's a very unstable candidate, I think.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about a little bit about where the hair is blowing, because there's some established Republicans, they seem to be getting quite nervous about him. The Club for Growth, a conservative anti-tax group, their take on him, they say, Donald Trump for president, you got to be joking. Donald Trump has advocated for massive tax increases that display a stunning lack of knowledge on how to create jobs. That is coming from conservatives. Is his past going to catch up with him? Is it essentially going to undermine him for advocating tax increases, initially supporting Obama, and also, you know, donating to liberal Democrats like Chuck Schumer?
Well, go ahead.
The Club for Growth, I think, is right on this one. You know, if you want a Republican nominee that's going to last and go the distance against Barack Obama, if we want a candidate who wants higher taxes, we've already got one. That's Barack Obama. So you need to be able to draw that bright, clear line. One thing about the Republican field, right now Trump is filling a vacuum, but that's the way the process goes. Campaigns don't pick candidates. Campaigns make candidates. Right now you have a lot of candidates on the Republican side that are going to grow, get stronger. They're going to be tested by the process. 6 months from now, some of these candidates will die out, but some will be a lot stronger. And there will be no vacuum for Trump.
And let me, Suzanne, we don't know what's in his head or his heart. So Donald Trump will make this decision probably without even looking at the polls or talking to Alex. But what we do know is that President Obama and the Democrats, we've had 13 good months of job growth in this country. The president has taken us back from the brink of a great depression. So I'm confident that regardless of what Republican that they decide to pick, President Obama will win in 2012. But right now, this is just a wonderful sideshow to let the Republicans figure out which way they want to go in 2012, but I'm confident that President Obama will win, regardless of which candidate decide to throw his hat or hair in the ring.
And Alex, which candidate should we be looking out for if it's not Donald Trump on the Republican side? Who's going to be the standout?
Oh, I think Mitt Romney is still the front runner. I think he's going to be tested, kind of go through the valley of death. He's going to have to explain Romney care, but at the end of the day, he's a familiar face that a lot of Republicans trust. You're seeing Pawlenty build a tremendous organization. Mitch Daniels is out there, governor of Indiana, who's been very successful in his states. One of the few states where the size of government, the number of government employees has actually shrunk, which is what we need in Washington. Yes, President Obama has created a lot of jobs, but he's growing Washington's economy, not America's.
That's because he had to take us back from the brink, Alex. You're confusing the bailouts that President Obama continued after President Bush with what's really going on right now, which is an economy that is working for the American people. We got to get the middle class back to work. We want to make sure that every child out there that want to come to work every day will be able to find a job for the future. That's what the president is doing, and that's what the 2012 election will be about. The Republicans will not have President Obama to kick around first. They have to decide among themselves who will be the best standard bearer for a party that has gone further and further to the right.
The 2012 election is going to be about which economy do you want to grow. Do you like Barack Obama? Do you want to keep growing Washington's economy? Or do you want to take that money from Washington, put it in Americans' pockets, and grow the real economy?
But I can tell you one thing. We will not outsource American jobs, providing the wealthiest of Americans with tax loopholes that will not give average middle-class families a head start and help
Sounds like the campaign started already.
Well, I'm interim chair. I got to work. I got 2 more weeks at this, Alex. Thank you.
You guys are both doing a great job here. Obviously, the campaign is full swing here. Donna, Alex, thank you very much.